Good morning. Gotten a good night's sleep here in this hotel. I stayed on the Dixie Highway, getting ready to head out in a minute and hit the road. But I did want to kind of give you guys a kind of a visual aid of what we're dealing with here on the Dixie Highway. So this here is a map of the classic Dixie Highway. As you can see, like I mentioned before, it's not a straight road. It's a loop. It takes you from the bottom of Florida to the top of Michigan in this loop. And let me see, yesterday we started here in Marshall, North Carolina. We cut through Tennessee and over the border into Kentucky. And looking at this map now, I'm starting to get concerned. I don't know, that doesn't seem like we traveled very far in that one day. But yeah, anyways, so today we're gonna start here, Williamsburg, Kentucky, head straight up into the state of Ohio, go through Cincinnati, up through Toledo, and we kind of circumnavigate Michigan, go along the Great Lakes there. Man, that's probably going to be really cold. And then cut down through Indiana, back through Kentucky, back through Tennessee, down through Georgia, then kind of circumnavigate Florida, and then back up through a little bit of Georgia, South Carolina, and then back into North Carolina. And looking at that, you can see that there is alternate routes. There's some places where you can choose which route you're going to go, and then there's these cut acrosses that that connect the Dixie Highway from the east side to the west side. You know, just for simplicity's sake, we're just kind of doing the main loop. Did want to remind you guys that I do a live stream every Thursday night. At least I try to do a live stream every night around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I think this video will go live Thursday morning, so there will be a live stream tonight for you. So anyways, are you ready? Are you ready to get back on that Dixie Highway? I know I am. Please follow me. And a happy birthday goes out to you, Dr. Vonda Moore. Don't be a bully, be a buddy. That's a good message. That little bear mascot. Isn't that, that has something to do with the Grateful Dead, isn't it? What is the story behind the Grateful Dead little bear? Here in Corbin, Kentucky, we're going to visit Sanders Park, named after the most famous resident of Corbin, Kentucky. And here is the man himself, Colonel Harlan Sanders. Here in the park, they have these benches emblazoned with Colonel Sanders' iconic visage, and also they have a bunch of plaques talking about different points in Colonel Sanders' life. Down here, picnic area has this KFC-esque checkered tablecloth covering the street, and look at this, Colonel Sanders. These chickens following him, possibly marching these chickens to their death. Okay, I think I just put it together. I think this is actually supposed to be a mock-up of that Beatles album cover. Is it Abbey Road, I think. Anyways, yeah, there's Colonel Sanders with his bandmates, the chickens. He's going to fry you guys. Get out of here. One thing that really impresses me about the Colonel Sanders story is he was 65 years old when he founded Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now, he had other business ventures in his life, but he apparently had gone completely broke, was living off Social Security when he finally founded the infamous Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise and became one of the most distinguishable characters in the entire world. I think his face is, I'm trying to remember, I think like the only people more recognizable than Colonel Sanders are like Elvis and Mickey Mouse or something along those lines. But yeah, 65 years old. And I was not 65 years old when I started this channel, but I was 35. I had not expected this big change to happen this late in my life, and to be able to come and start a new career at that age. So yeah, I definitely admire Colonel Sanders for his success. Look at all those birds up there on that wire. When I was a little kid, I was mystified how birds sat on that wire. I didn't know how they weren't getting electrocuted. And now we're at where it all started. You're at Sanders Cafe. This is the restaurant that spawned the Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise. Now there's a little bit of, I don't even want to say controversy, but a little bit of a disagreement on where the first KFC is. Some people like to think of this as the first KFC. This is where Colonel Sanders started his restaurant, where the KFC brand grew from. However, the name of this restaurant was Sanders Cafe. When he began franchising out his chicken, the very first restaurant to go by the name of KFC was actually in Salt Lake City, Utah. So some people consider that to be the first KFC. Now it looks like they've done quite a bit of remodeling since I have been here last. They've actually supposedly added a museum section, but unfortunately they are closed due to COVID. Now the museum that they have added has never been open to the public. It was completed while the pandemic was occurring. The drive-through of this location is still open, but you cannot go inside. But let's peek in the windows a little bit. If you look back in there, you can see they do have a Colonel Sanders suit there in the lobby. So one of his authentic suits is in there. Okay, looking into the dining room now, you can see in the middle there is a scale model of the restaurant, of the original location of the restaurant, hotel, and gas station that he ran. And that is already there. But in the back, you can see there is an entirely new museum section. I'm not sure exactly what everything is back there, but it looks like some KFC memorabilia. Looks like they've changed the kitchen section a little bit, and I believe they used to have Colonel Sanders' office over on this side, but it looks like that's been removed. On the back side of the building, you're looking and see the kitchen a little bit there. See the dishwasher. Okay, so looking in this window, looks like there's some sort of safe door there. It says home of the original recipe. I don't know if that's, do you think that's maybe the safe where they keep the original recipe at? You can also look across the dining room there and get another view of that Colonel Sanders iconic suit, as well as a mural and a bust. And over on the wall here it says E Pluribus Undecim, the secret 11 of a wall of spices. That's more than 11 spices, so I don't know which ones are the secret. Oh man, I can't wait to get in here and see the museum. I promise you guys, when this opens back up, I will head out here and do a proper video of the Harlan Sanders Cafe and Museum. So while the cafe remains, the hotel area would have been back here. It has all been destroyed And there actually is, believe it or not, there was a second Sanders Cafe in Asheville, North Carolina. The building is still there. Remind me, guys, and I will show you when we were heading through Asheville. So also a new addition. They've installed some of these classic gas pumps. I guess it's pure gasoline, because Colonel Sanders would be dispersing pure gasoline to the travelers along the Dixie Highway. You can also get some free air. Free air, no more paying for air. You get free air at Sanders service station. And look at these old oil cans. You look down here, it's a little compartment with 2 marbles and like a little fan. I'm not familiar with how that type of gas pump works. Does anyone know what the purpose of these marbles is? Leave a comment in the comment section. Here we are outside of Buddy's Liquor, which appears to be a liquor store owned by a dog. The Cash Express, you can get a payday loan, although I'm not sure why it's a giant creepy rabbit head right there. Here's the Cowboys and Angels Country Store and Farm Supply, and got a variety of Confederate flags out front, including the is that the Hank Williams Jr. Confederate flag. Here we are in Berea, Kentucky. It's a haunted house here, Edge of Darkness. I've never experienced this particular haunt, but seeing these haunted houses in the off season always makes me anxious for the October scare season. The Dixie Highway actually cuts through the campus here of Berea College, and there's the historic Boone Tavern, built in 1909, named after Daniel Boone. One interesting fact about the Boone Tavern is that it's not a tavern. It's a hotel. But apparently back in the day, back in 1909, when the tavern was built, the name tavern actually meant that it was a inn for travelers. But I guess the term tavern evolved over the years, meaning a place where people guzzle liquor. So, but it's kept the name, Boone Tavern. I miss the days when air conditioning was a selling point for hotels. And actually, I don't miss that day. I'm very happy that all hotels pretty much have air conditioning at this point. It's a giant bowl that sells nearly new cars. Oh, and look, he's wishing us Happy New Year. Over here we have the former Griggs Motel. That great old neon sign there. And the hotel sign. And then we have this structure here. I don't know what you would call that, but it would be like a neon, just like a neon shape or star. Bet that looked really cool back in the day. What would you call something like that? And man, it is really close to those power lines. Whenever I used to travel through Kentucky, I was always fascinated by the black barns. For some reason here in Kentucky, they have black barns. And I don't know 100% why the Kentucky barns are all black. I've heard people say that the black paint will actually cause more heat to build up inside the barn, and possibly used for drying something like tobacco. But anyone out there that knows a better explanation, please leave it in the comments section. Stumbled upon this abandoned truck stop here. Looks like this here was a Huddle House at one point. I actually love Huddle House. Not as good as Waffle House, but still pretty good. Here's that hooligans have smashed out all the windows of the Huddle House. Looks like quite a few graffito tags on the inside here. Looks like this was the Clay's Ferry Travel Center at one point in time. Oh no, they even smashed up the Western Union sign. Yeah, this place has just been super destroyed here. The ceilings have even been torn out. I don't know, maybe people are smashing up the place looking for copper. But yeah, this place has just been demolished. Gotta be careful here. Don't want to cut up my Crocs on all this broken glass. I'm trying really hard here not to show the really bad swears. Oh, this way to the men's room TV lounge. A TV lounge, that sounds like fun. Where is the TV lounge? This place, seriously not been treated very well. There's actually a second story. Turn around. What's up here? Phone room, laundry, showers. Where's the phone room? Oh. They've smashed everything in this entire complex except for that one toilet. Actually see out onto the roof over here. That old-timey satellite dish. Yeah, all this glass. Someone just had a smash party, just going around breaking stuff. Don't really understand why people find the need to destroy everything they see. So this is the Huddle House section. These would have been the counters where the patrons would sit on stools and enjoy their hash browns. These are booths here that have been pulled off the wall. You can see they're covered in animal footprints. What kind of animals do you think made these footprints? Maybe raccoons? Headed over this one-lane bridge over the Kentucky River. The main highway bridge, much larger. A little Sinclair dinosaur top of that little barn. All right, we are heading into the city of Lexington, Kentucky. So does this barbecue have a political affiliation? Is that what I'm understanding? Looks like this used to be an old stone gas station here. You can see the remnants. The sign here. It says the restrooms were previously inside. Not anymore. They're outside now. We're currently in Williamstown, Kentucky. We're here on the side of the road. This very tall metal pyramid. We're currently in Williamstown, Kentucky. Right here off the side of the road, there's a mysterious teepee. Let's see what's inside mysterious teepee. Oh, looks like it's full of soiled mattresses. The downtown area of Dry Ridge, Kentucky, have this vintage gas station here with all sorts of cool old stuff. Got that old Coke machine. This is a auto air service center. I guess this is like an old air pump to fill your tires up with. Have a old Sinclair gas pump. Uh-oh, looks like somehow I got the tow truck stuck on the roof. No matter where I go in the South, that hillbilly character is almost omnipresent. his overalls, his bare feet, his jug of moonshine, his rifle, and his dog. The butcher shop and restaurant, Brooks Meats here. What I'm interested in is this butler pig. It's all dressed up in his classy tuxedo, ready to serve you. If I'm ever a millionaire, I'm gonna hire my own pig butler. Now as the sun sets and we get perilously close to the state of Ohio, I feel the need to drop into Skyline Chili and get some Cincinnati style chili. It's the first Skyline Chili I've been in that has a roaring fireplace in the dining room. So this is what they call a three-way. It's spaghetti, chili, and cheese. I don't know if it's coming across, but this is a massive pile. There's a pile of cheese, a massive pile of spaghetti, but I'm gonna dig in here. We have a fork. Get a little bit of everything there. Ooh, it's hot. And the Cincinnati chili is a very distinct taste. Almost like, I think it's cinnamon they put in it, but it's very good. Very good. So the sun sets once again on the Dixie Highway. We're here in Florence, Kentucky, pretty close to the Ohio state line. We're gonna head over the river and through the woods into Cincinnati in the morning, and then journey up through Ohio. This trip is admittedly taking a while. When you're only on back roads, it does increase your travel time quite a bit, but we get to see things that we wouldn't normally see flying past on the freeway. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this series, and hope you'll continue to join me on my trip through the Dixie Highway. If you have not subscribed, please do. It helps me out, and it'll keep you informed of when new videos will be coming up. And you know, if you like these videos, you like the traveling, I have several years worth of travels in the United States. If you want to check out the rest of my channel, I've been to all 48 states, seen numerous roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. But until next time, that's y'all, folks. That's y'all. Y'all is kind of a thing in Florence. But anyways, that's y'all, folks. And also, this one's in the bag.